Hello ladies and gentlemen, and every other human. Today we're going to be making mud pies. So you're going to need a PVC pipe. First you need some clay or a pie pan. And some biceps. My biceps don't come in from Amazon until Tuesday, so unfortunately I have to do it on my own. I think this is a good base. I really should have put it on paper.
That would probably have been smart.
So we're gonna redo this. Why didn't you tell me to put it on paper?
I don't know, this looks like it's going pretty great to me. I like the technique.
Thank you. I hate myself. So the reason I have a bandana on is because I robbed a bank yesterday. I don't want anyone to find me. What you want to do is wet it down a little, you know, just like a bit. Because if you don't wet it down, then it'll stick to the surface of your table.
It also helps if you ruin one of your childhood artwork pieces.
Yeah. So you're going to want to redo that since you just ruined it. And it's probably going to mess up again. Because, like, you know, nothing ever goes right in your life. You can cut another circle since you ruined the last one. And then tear up your paper while you're pulling off the edges. So that way when you put it in the oven, it'll all burn and smell up your house. It's thick. Nice and thick, boy. So you want to improperly bind your pie pan thing together. Usually you would do this thing called slip and score. But like, we're not about that today. This is so strenuous. If you have any tips on how to, you know, better sculpt a pie pan, don't tell me. Because there's no better pie pan. There's all kinds of janky. Bipod. If you were a pie pan, I think this would be you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna regret this tomorrow. We've been blessed with all the mud. Little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows, does it really matter to me? So now what you want to do is take the pan that you broke and move it back to your working place and unravel the pieces that you collected that you broke. Now we're going to piece it together like a puzzle piece because you don't know how to keep things together, like your life, your relationships, your grades, none of it. I'm really bad at this. Do you want to help me? Can someone please help me? And this is when we bring in the big guns. You want to put more glue on it because you're a mess and you're probably going to be reckless and drop it again. And then we're going to put it everywhere else, like in the spots that you didn't slip and score. I just broke another part of it. This is why God invented duct tape on the third day. This is probably one of my biggest regrets in life. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've done some pretty stupid things.
You took a chunk out of my skin with a potato gun.
If any of you were wondering, yes, I did go to college for sculpting. So here's your pie pan. When you're done, like when you're not using it, you're going to want to put it in a safe so no one steals it. Because we all know handmade things are highly valuable. So this is how you seal clay when you're being lazy. We might have to sneak out to look at mud. So you're going to get a bucket and pick all the dirt off of it and pour the water out of it because you were harvesting rain and then it started cultivating mosquito larvae. Texas, especially in Texas. We all keep dirt piles on hand for when there's too much water and the water washes all our dirt away and we have to refill our yard. Real tasty. We don't want that part. That's too much. So now we're gonna get some like garnishes, and go find that over here. So I'm gonna let you know a secret. They're usually in galvanized tubs, and if you don't have one of your own, you can go get your neighbor's potted plants. You can always pick out some garden gnomes from people's gardens. Maybe a couple of flowers. Pepper. And over here, we got spiders. Spiders are optional. Really, like especially for the vegans, I know probably wouldn't want a spider in your food. So if anyone has tomato around you, you can just go take their tomato. Every once in a while, you'll find a tennis ball somewhere. But I'm not going to put that in mine today, because tennis balls are so 2018. Alright, I think we're done gathering our ingredients. So since everyone knows who I am now, I'm not Roderick, or Roddy, or Randall, or Randy. I'm Sam, from the station. And there's no hiding it anymore. I'm awful at sculpting. I'm ugly and I'm proud. But you know what I'm great at? Making mud pies. We have mud. If you want a main gnome to make it out of, pick that gnome. No, I'll use my carrot gnome. Topsoil is what it is, and so it's really hard. Disgusting.
In case you're wondering, some of that did just land in my lap.
Is take all that mud, whatever's left over, and put it in the garbage, and send it to a landfill. Because it doesn't belong in the earth. It belongs in a plastic bag in a hole dug in the earth and covered up. Now, if you're having trouble getting the dirt to break up, just have a freshman start texting it. You want to save the potting mix for the top to give it some nice aesthetic. You have to make sure it's mud, otherwise you're invalid and wrong. Let's get a little bit. Okay. Guess it'd be that way sometimes. pour it out onto your table. Get some tomato. I'm gonna cut out any bugs that crawled their little way into your tomato. Because they're not welcome here. Because that's nasty. So, I'm gonna give it a little kiss. And put it there. And like smush it down. So, like that. Like a crown. Because he's the gnome king of the whole world. Now, take your peppers that are probably bad because you didn't water your plants enough. You can line the front of it with the peppers so it's all pretty. This is like his little fortress, you know? We're gonna try to fix this here. I have no idea what kind of flower this is, so no one ask me because I won't be able to answer you. I just got it because it was pretty. What are we gonna name this gnome?
Well, it has to be something worthy of a king.
Julio. I like Julio.
Yeah, Julio's good.
He's probably just cultivating kindness. Shove it in by the tomato. Just like that. There you go. Could have... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I think our mud pie could have been a little better. Like if we prepared it outside the pan and put it into the pan. What else? What do you think?
I think it's perfect.
We have our first citizen. Here will be his gravestone. Let's wash him off a little bit. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That was disrespectful of me. Oh, he's moving. Yeah. There we go. So this is how you make a mud pie. Yeah, I really think this is like all there really is to it. Since I didn't really say much, but I just don't think there's a whole lot to say. Like, it speaks for itself, you know, like art doesn't need a commentator, you know?
That was deep.
So, I guess I'll give you a tour. We have some fencing around the perimeter of, what is this called? Of Mudpieville. And along the back, we don't need any fencing because, you know, I don't know why. We just don't. And here, we have a memorial to our very first villager. He didn't have a name, but he lived his best life and really went on some adventurous journeys, like flying into my room, where he knew I was probably gonna smush him to death, and make him a memorial. He's a really bright insect, which I appreciate, and I always appreciated about his personality. King Julio. He's valiantly holding his spade. Spade? His gardening trowel and carrot. Which honestly probably didn't come from my garden because I can't ever grow carrots. So I'm sure he did that on his own accord, and it came from his own green thumb and success, which I don't have because you see all of my vegetables are disgusting and bad and have bugs in them. I think this is a really great village that's gonna prosper. That's all I have to say. What do you think?
I've never seen something more beautiful in my entire life.
Yeah, so the village is falling apart in my hands.
Ain't that just the way?
It always falls apart at the hands of the big man. Is it like... That's all I'm saying. And you wanna like it. I really wanna like this. Like, so bad. I won't. I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid.